Okay, so greetings folks and welcome to another installment of NT News, as usual with the 3 most interesting stories every week. So let's get quickly started with our first story, which has to do with Facebook. And as you may know, because this story has been out for like 3 days or so, Facebook was hacked and actually 50 million users were affected by that. And I mean, we all have our concerns about Facebook because, it's not the most trustworthy company out there. But it is starting to have a pattern, hacks are being done like consistently, so I don't know. I mean, I may even consider leaving Facebook. I don't know. I mean, I open the app every now and then, but I don't do it every day. And when I do it, I mean, it doesn't have anything that interesting for me. So, is it worth the risk? Is it worth risking your data just to have an app with useless information? I don't know. Anyway, into the details, the hacker just took advantage of the view as feature on Facebook, and he got access to data of 50 million users. Not all the data was leaked, but I mean, it is a serious problem, and you have to know about it. Now, if you want all the details, you can always go to any tech website and learn about it, but I'm just interested in the fact that Facebook was once again hacked, leaking our information as users. And on to our second story for today, we have the Oppo Find 10. And you know about it. It is a bezel-less smartphone which pops up not only the front-facing camera but the 2 rear-facing cameras as well. But now it has another version with 10 gigabytes of RAM. So, you know what, I'm not against putting more RAM in smartphones. It doesn't really harm anything, but if you think about it, it's not only about the amount of RAM, we also have to take account of the quality, because when you have a slow RAM in a large amount of it, you're not really getting any benefits, because you just have more capacity, but this RAM is slow. Now, I don't know about the Oppo Find 10. It may have the fastest RAM out there, and I'm not objecting to that, but the thing is, this is just a number, and it is just exciting, to hear, 10 gigs of RAM on a smartphone, because only on PCs could we have this amount of RAM till right now. But it's not something useful, and that's why I don't think the Oppo Find 10, even the simple version, will do good, let alone this version that has 10 gigs of RAM, and it's an overkill, because the only reason to put 10 gigs of RAM on a smartphone is because it's RAM hungry, and manufacturers make it RAM hungry when they put bloatware on it. So I would rather buy a phone that doesn't have that much bloatware on it rather than a smartphone that has 10 gigs of RAM. So that's my opinion. I don't know about you, but I mean, bloatware, what do I need it for? I mean, yeah, it makes smartphones cheaper because manufacturers can have this source of income as well, but at the end of the day, I would just put the essential stuff in there, and all the other stuff I would keep them out. Anyway, that's my opinion. You can have yours. And on to the last story for today. We have Apple, which amongst all things that I don't like them about, they have one thing that I really respect them for, which is their care for privacy. And when I say that, I mean it. Apple isn't a company that doesn't respect the privacy of its users, and I really respect that because, you know, I want the company that I'm buying from not to treat me as like an object, as like a source of income and stuff. And I have a Xiaomi phone, and you may find this hypocritical because Xiaomi actually sees this as a source of income. But you know, we don't have any stories about Xiaomi phones being requested to be unlocked, so I don't really know what Xiaomi would do in this case. But now Apple has done such a good job of making their iPhones invincible, so that the police in a certain case in the USA was forced to request from the guy who owned the iPhone 10 to unlock it himself with his face. He did it though, and it's, you know, it's what everyone would do in this case, because, you know, if you don't comply with the police, it's gonna be a little harsh on you. But anyway, the thing is, they couldn't get into it without the user like unlocking it. So that's pretty good. I mean, I would really feel very secure if I had an iPhone 10. Now I don't, because I mean the Face ID that I have on my phone is like just a 2D scan of my face, so if you have a photo, you can actually just unlock it. But that's a thing I respect about Apple, and they do it well. But you know, it doesn't really convince me to buy an iPhone, because at the end of the day, as I always say, if you have that much to hide, it may be just better to reveal it, because it's gonna be information that could potentially help others, maybe the society even. Anyways, those were the tech news for this week. Now, they weren't all of them. As you know, I'm just picking stories that I like. So yeah, those were the stories that I was most interested in. Thank you for tuning in for another time to NT News, and I'll probably see you next week. Regardless, thanks for watching. Peace.